Let's talk about how to strengthen your intuition. In this video, I am going to share with you the steps that you can actually take to strengthen your intuition. Now, this is a question that I get asked very often as someone who works very closely with energy, the spiritual realm, the woo-woo realm, and of course, energy alignment. So I'm going to break it down for you on, the misconceptions of intuition. Do we have it? Do we don't? Is it a muscle? Like, how does it really work? So in this video, that's gonna happen. So if you guys are interested in it, keep on watching. And if you guys are watching here for the first time, welcome to my world. This is Tina Wong from Awaken with Tina, and on this channel we post every single day the tips, the guidances, the channel messages, so that you can tap into your highest version, so that you can live your life the way that you want to, the way that is the most aligned to you. So if you guys are about that life, come subscribe, like the button, and let me know in the comments if you like our vibe. Okay, so with that, guys, let's talk about intuition, the big I. Let's talk about this. Why is it that you want to strengthen your intuition in the first place, right? So feel into this for a second. Intuition is a part of you. It just because it's not something that's being taught in school, it's not something that's, being broadcasted everywhere on the mainstream media, it doesn't mean that it's not a thing. It doesn't mean that it's not a part of you. And if you're anyone like me who've always been a little bit sensitive, okay, before I knew I was sensitive to energy, I knew that I was sensitive. Okay, so let me know down below, give me a S, okay, in secrecy, if you know that you're someone who's sensitive to things, people, even like maybe cream, right? Like you're just sensitive to energies. What this is about is that knowing that we work with our emotions, and that's what intuition is. Really feeling the connection, our mind, our body, our spirit, our heart, the energies around it, and being sensitive. Sensing, using our senses to tap into something that cannot be seen with the eye. So first of all, how to strengthen this energy that we call intuition is first being aware that a lot of us, we are in our mind. A lot of us, we prioritize our mind as like the one glam, like glorious thing that we operate from. But what about our body? Are you in touch with your body? Are you in touch with your heart? Are you in touch with your emotions, right? That's why they call it the energy in motion. It moves. You can feel it. You can sense it. So the first step that I want to take you through this journey of strengthening your intuition is being in touch with your different senses, being in touch with your body, mind, and spirit. So how do we do that? First of all, very easy, very simple. The first thing is to be aware that, first of all, you are an emotional being. Yes, people, yes. So you are an emotional being. Let's not hide. Let's not pretend, right? And the beautiful thing here is that I want you to imagine you as a child, you as a younger child. You look at the butterfly, you smile, you even giggle at the butterfly. It makes you happy. And then something, maybe you wet your little diaper and it's comfortable on your butt, and then you're just like, oh, and you start crying because it's uncomfortable. You see, when we were a child, we had so much wisdom of expressing our emotions, embracing our emotions, and knowing that our emotions are a part of us. But what happened along the way, and what is really suppressing that, is that maybe mom said,
"Don't cry. Big boys don't cry."
And I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it's not safe for me to cry. Maybe it's not safe for me to express. How many times is it that in your life when you're really happy, you're really excited about something, and then the people around you, they don't get it? They don't get it. Like, why are you so happy? So here's the thing. When we are growing up, there's a lot of suppression of energy, of emotions, and we were told that emotions are bad, too sensitive. Woman in business, you better hold that shit. Oh. did I swear? We better hold that stuff down, okay? So we have to understand that there is a lot of suppression happening throughout our life when it comes to emotions. But what is really going on here is that your emotion is your pathway to your intuition, your sensing, your feeling. Your emotions are hints and clues and messengers telling you how you truly feel about something, how you truly feel about someone, right? It's like when you meet someone, what are the emotions that are coming through? Maybe sometimes it's
I don't know why, but I'm just really excited. I want to talk to this person. I'm not even a talkative person, but I want to talk to them.
But maybe sometimes when you meet someone, it's like,
This person is a good friend of mine, but why is it that I'm with them? I feel like it's like a weird stabbing in the heart. Like there's something that it's just not, it just doesn't feel right.
you see, this is really understanding your emotions get to communicate with you, and they are there for a reason. They are your guides, they are the guidances and the nudges to help you understand your world a little bit better. So, this is when you want to be welcoming. You want to embrace. So, don't suppress your emotion, embrace them and express them. And this is something that we work a lot, in our private container, in my group coaching programs and stuff like that. When I work with people in that setting, is that we have to create a container where we feel safe to express. Because here's the thing, we didn't feel safe to express, that's why we don't express. Right? So this is why it's important for you to get yourself in spaces where you feel that it's safe. Maybe you practice it at home. Maybe you're practicing in a container with a group of people. Maybe, you are feeling safe with your friends and you are being more vulnerable and being allowing to cry more, to express yourself more. So start from somewhere. Next thing here I want to share with you is about your body. We lose it, right, guys? We begin to forget that our body is a part of us as well. Sometimes we're just like thinking and texting and we don't move much, but your body is the sensation. Your body is also a huge messenger. Let me tell you this. When you are getting a headache, what is that telling you? Maybe you're using your mind too much. Maybe you're overthinking, right? When you're feeling sick and your body wants to give up and you just want to be in bed, what is that telling you? Maybe you're overworking. Maybe you're not taking time for yourself. So your body has to be like, yo, I'm going to shut this thing down so that you can rest and rejuvenate. So your body will give you hints and clues of what is it that you need and the intuition of what you need to be working with. But not only that, remember when I was telling you about the emotions, the senses, when you feel, when you meet someone or you're in a situation, trust that. Strengthening your intuition comes from trusting your body. Okay, I want you guys to write this down, write in your notebook, comment it down below. Trust your body. Trust the senses of your body. I remember in my early days of my career, I really wanted to work with this specific company. Okay, it was on my vision board. Like I dreamed about it. Like it was like my dream to be working with this company. And then once they reach out to me and they're like, Tina, we would love to work with you. Here's the contract. Oh my gosh, I swear to you, I felt the weirdest energy. I was like, I don't know if I should sign this contract. And there's nothing like super weird about the contract necessarily. There's some things I was like, okay, interesting. But it was really, my soul wasn't like, it wasn't a heck yes. I felt there was a weird resistance, but it didn't make sense to me because it was my dream and I really believed in this and it was everything for me. But for some reason, it just, I couldn't sign that for a week. I couldn't, but then I ended up signing it because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just being crazy. Like, what's going on? Like, this is my dream. What are you doing? Are you just nervous? Like, what is it? And then lo and behold, I found out that there is a lot of interesting activities going on with that company. A bit, let's just say that not the most polite people that I've worked with, and also very, let's just not go into the detail, but I think you can get the vibe that it's not the vibe, okay? Let's just say that that company was like, not the vibe, okay? People were so rude to me. They talked down to me. They talked to me as if like I didn't even matter. So that's the thing. My intuition was telling me there's something off about this company. But, you know, who am I to question that? That didn't make sense because I loved it. It was on my vision board. You see, your mind will only tell you what you knew. The history, right? Your mind is based on the historic data. It's kind of like the computer, right? It's the trend, the graph. It's based on the historics. But then your heart portal, your energy, the feeling that you get, the discomfort that it's like, what is this thing? That is telling you what you need to know. But the more you are open to receive this, the more you actually remind yourself, okay, my body is constantly communicating with me. My emotions are constantly communicating with me. The senses I'm feeling are continuously communicating with me. So the more you feel and get to know, okay, so when I feel really sad, this is what happens. This is my body language. This is how I feel in the heart. If I feel like someone wants to hurt me intentionally, I feel it right in my heart. Oh, this is a really, like, it's a painful feeling right here. Oh, when I know something is not right for me, it's like my stomach started hurting, right? So just really feel and get familiar with the senses of your body and the emotions that come up when something good, something bad, something warning, right? Something like, yay, go for it. Like, get to know how your body reacts, and the more you're familiar with it, the more you are going to flow with it. And this is what I was saying to my private clients in our Becoming course is, think about your intuition is like your friend, right? So the more you spend time with your friend, the more you are gonna have like the inside jokes, right? The more you're gonna have like, that emoji, you know, only you get what I mean by that. So really understanding, the more the more time you spend with your intuition, the more you spend time getting to know your body, the way it reacts, your emotions, the way you express yourself, the way how you receive information, receive energy, the more you spend time, and the more you take time to spend time, right? It's like, how many hours a day do you spend time getting to know yourself, getting to know the senses, getting to feel the energy out? So the more time you spend, you are going to be more familiar with these, and the nudges and the hints, maybe it seems so small, but actually you get it. You know what it means. You know, when you're with your friend and they're like, look at that hot guy over there, right? It's like, you know, it's like they just wink and they just whisper, and you're like, okay, I know what you mean. Right? Or like 5 o'clock, you know? It's like that. So get to know your intuition by spending time with it, by getting to know it. It's getting to know you. And the other thing that I wanted to share with you, a very hot tip before we close this off, is that really trust. You see, intuition works on the two key principles, trust and flow. So if you don't trust what you're given, you're doubting it, why would it want to work with you? So it's like a friend. If I keep on telling you something and you're like, I don't trust you, and then why would I keep on going to you? Why would I keep on hanging out with you? Why would I keep on sharing what I need to share with you? You don't believe me, you don't care for me, right? So that's the same thing. Starting to trust your intuition and knowing that your intuition is not something outside. Your intuition is you. Your intuition is your higher self, is your soul telling you, hinting at you, so that you can have an easier passage in this life. Your intuition is your senses, so that you can flow into your optimal path. So that's the thing. You have to trust it. And the second part is the flow. Flowing and taking aligned actions. If you know in your heart this is not the vibe, and you know that your intuition is speaking to you, are you willing to flow with that energy? Or are you going to be like, yeah, but based on historics, right? So that's the thing. The more you trust and the more you flow, the more magical and the more miracles seemingly to appear in your life, and things just happen like that. So the more you make your intuition your BFF, the more it is going to be your BFF. If you guys have any question, anything that you want me to go dive deeper, let me know in the comments. And also let me know what's something that really resonate with you. Would love to hear that. Connect with me on my Instagram at Awaken with Tina. Like this video, you got anything from it, guys. And if you guys enjoy our conversation, here's more. You're gonna love this video. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you very, very soon.